And I have been tracking showers and some thunderstorms moving across the area during the overnight and early morning hours. We have lots of watches of morning still ongoing across the area. First of all, you notice in this green shading all of eastern Oklahoma, this is a flash flood watch that runs until Monday morning at 7 a.m. And you notice in some of these smaller areas here, some of the creeks, some of the rivers, also right here in the Tulsa metro, down into Okmulgee County and Okfuskee County, we still have flood warnings in effect here for about another 20 minutes or so. Then back to the west, we have a severe thunderstorm watch, northwestern and western Oklahoma. That extends back into the Texas Panhandle as we're seeing strong thunderstorms developing over the last few hours there, and they're making their way to the east and the northeast across parts of Oklahoma and the Texas Panhandle. Let's take a look at some of the rainfall. Now, here in the state, we've seen heavy amounts of rain over the last couple of days. Here in Tulsa, officially, we've picked up now about 3.1 inches of rain for the month. That brings our yearly total to 13.22 inches, at least at this time. The average through today is 12.24, so we're running almost an inch above average in terms of our rainfall so far for 2015, and more rain is to come. There's the showers continue to push off to the north and east. We saw a couple rumbles of thunder during the early morning hours here in Tulsa, but that activity has weakened. Now just some showery weather north of Grove, up around Miami, extending up into southeastern areas of Kansas. But you notice back to the southwest, that's what we're looking at. Showers and thunderstorms have developed over the last several hours from the Texas Panhandle extending back to around Wichita Falls and Vernon, Texas. These are quickly lifting off to the north and east, so it looks like rain chances starting to increase again across eastern Oklahoma here over the next 2 or 3 hours as that activity makes it into green country. In advance of it, though, we're seeing a little bit of sunshine this morning. Temperatures are mild. Here's a look at your current temperatures across the metro. We're in the 60s, some mid to upper 60s most areas, and eastern Oklahoma, same story. Low to mid 60s here in northeast sections of the state, and mid to upper 60s south of I-40. Right now we're at 67 in Eufaula, 67 over in Oklahoma City, currently at 65 up in K County around Ponca City. Across the region, same story, 60s and a few low 70s showing up, 72 in Dallas. But up to the northwest, we're seeing some cooler air across eastern Colorado into the panhandles. Right now only 50 degrees with the rain that's pushed on through the Amarillo area. And you can see on Storm Shield radar some of that activity, some strong thunderstorms continuing across the eastern Texas Panhandle. That's why they've issued that severe thunderstorm watch there in northwestern Oklahoma in advance of that strong line where we can see some large hail and some gusty winds in northwest and central sections of Oklahoma through the morning hours. We're watching this activity now moving across the border. You know, it's not terribly strong, but it'll continue to work its way to the north and east, and it could intensify a little bit. So there's a chance we could see a few strong to isolated severe storms during the late morning and early afternoon hours here in the Tulsa area as we slowly start to heat those temperatures up. So the activity that we're seeing right now across southwestern Oklahoma and northwestern Texas, that's going to lift to the north and east late this morning into the afternoon. We're going to see that activity push into eastern Oklahoma. Then what we're going to focus on is later on this afternoon, as that first area of thunderstorm activity we're tracking right now at eastern Texas Panhandle moves to the east, we'll see some redevelopment possible across southwestern Kansas and northwestern Oklahoma. That activity will mainly move off to the north and east, so it could impact our far northwest viewing area into parts of southeast Kansas. Some of those storms would be strong to severe as we move through the afternoon hours, and we would track those moving close to us as we move into the evening. Also this evening, we'll see showers and thunderstorms develop back into West Texas, and those are going to move to the east-northeast, so those are going to try to move into parts of eastern Oklahoma late tonight and in the morning hours for our Mother's Day. So here's what we expect on the high-res future track as we move on through the day. You notice showers and thunderstorms moving in across the area as we move through the late morning and early afternoon hours. Can't completely rule out showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon as well. Just hit and miss after that first area of thunderstorm activity passes on by. And we're going to see humid conditions around as well. Future track, as we take a little bit wider view of it, you can see this activity pushing in on eastern Oklahoma right around the midday hours. Showers and thunderstorms pushing on through. Then we'll see some scattered showers and thunderstorms around the area during the afternoon hours here in eastern Oklahoma. Then as we move through the afternoon and evening, we'll watch that activity to our northwest, mainly move up into Kansas. And then we'll see the activity that will develop in West Texas later on this evening, push into south central and then into southeastern and eastern Oklahoma as we move on into the morning hours for tomorrow. And then we're also tracking a cold front that will move across the area during the afternoon and evening hours for tomorrow, and there will be an opportunity of some showers and thunderstorms redeveloping on the front. So you can tell a lot of things going on here over the next 24 to 48 hours. More rainfall indeed across eastern sections of our state. In fact, some places could pick up 3 to 5 additional inches of rainfall between now and early Monday morning. Still under a slight risk for severe weather throughout the day today. Hail and gusty winds will be the main threats, and also a slight risk for tomorrow in advance of that cold front. So for today, temperatures will top out in the mid to upper 70s, breezy south wind and some thunderstorms scattered about. For tonight, we'll still see a few showers and thunderstorms, and temperatures dropping only into the mid to upper 60s, so it will be a warm start to our Sunday and our Mother's Day. 78 tomorrow, still a good chance for rain and thunderstorms on our Sunday. Then that front finally passes on through, and we'll see cooler weather move move in. For Monday, high of 71. We'll stay in the 70s. A bit of a break Monday and Tuesday, Brianne, and then look what happens. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, more rain on the way. So we were talking about the drought conditions over the last several months and years, and it looks like we're trying to break that drought in about 10 days.
Yeah, I know. Well, couldn't we have gotten this just in small bursts when we really needed it?
It would have been great to spread it out by 3 months, but yeah, it's coming pretty quick.
Is it going to be too much rain?
You know, in some places already too much rain, and I think we're going to have some more problems not only in the short term, but also over the next week or so.
Thanks, Taft. Well, it's been a busy week.